Hello to all my beautiful souls. I have a message for today. This is for somebody who has maybe hit a bump in the road on their manifestation journey. So I was getting that you have become aware of the fact that you are a creator, right? And what we call a conscious creator, right? You're conscious of your creation. Okay. So I got that you have realized that healing is the path to your abundance, right? Like so many times, I think starting out on the manifestation journey, a lot of us will just almost immediately go for the material abundance, right? And the material manifestations. And sorry, I had to fix my thing. And, it's really cool because you're like, oh, whoa, like I can create my own reality. Like I could be A, B, or C, like how cool. Of course I want all the stuff, And so you start out and then you kind of get to where you are standing in your own way without realizing it. And it's because you have your human, very limited place to manifest from. And then you have your higher self and your higher soul self's desires, right? So you have like these like lower human ego centered desires, and then you have like these huge soul like fulfilling desires, right? Stuff that you really, really, truly want. And these things are just unimaginable compared to the very limited ideas of what it is that you think you want to manifest, right? Like in the beginning, we kind of all fall into that trap. Just saw 222 on the timer. So what I got was that you realize that the road to your manifestation, the journey, is a healing journey, right? So you, without realizing what you're signing up for, if you really want to chase after your manifestations, you end up healing because you have to heal your yourself and just how you see yourself, how you feel about yourself, and you raise your value and bring in more of the abundance, right, that you desire because you know that you're worthy of it, and so the road to your desired manifestation is the road to oneness and healing, right? So you see that a lot of times we'll get to the point where we realize maybe what we originally had desired or wanted in our manifestation journey is not actually what we need or what we really want, So you kind of, I guess, realize, like looking back, right, you make some progress, you start to heal, and you bring in, smaller manifestations based on your vibrational match, and then you look back and you're like, whoa, if I would have actually manifested that huge thing, I probably would have pissed it away, like, oh, there's a fly. Oh, I think they're making out. Anyway, so you probably, think back, you're like, damn, I would have pissed that away. I would have just not done the right things with it, and, you kind of realize that you needed to mature, or maybe you're here now and you're thinking like, man, I could probably improve a little bit somewhere. And so after you kind of have already matured, or you realize that you need to mature, you begin to reevaluate your list, your list of your manifestations and what it is that you truly want to experience here. And when you do that, you start to kind of see that maybe I should also focus on other areas of my life for manifestation, like my relationships, not just with yourself, but with other people, right? Because you improve the relationship with yourself, and it's automatically going to begin to improve the relationships in your lives, because you're going to tolerate or not tolerate certain behaviors, and it just shifts your whole reality, just your whole life, right? So you learn to balance your focus of manifestation. You start to focus on your health. Maybe you're trying to manifest health, if you have health issues, or trying to manifest health, like I said, relationships, healthier body, healthier way of thinking, healthier way of processing information, and then you start to focus on manifesting that stuff, and you learn to kind of balance yourself and build yourself up to a level of readiness to receive that abundance, because it's almost like just this whole time you're, strength training or resistance training, you get a little bit more, you can handle a little bit more, and, the God, the universe, yourself, whatever you want to call it, can see that you're going to handle it with care and respect, and then you're going to receive more of that, and so you can take a little bit more once you get strong, and, you get strong for a little bit, add some more weight, add some more resistance, add more abundance, right? So you kind of get to where you learn moment by moment to shift your reality. Like maybe it's small stuff, you're going through traffic and you're like, I'm going to break up, I do this, the figure eight thing, and break up the energy. Just whatever negative energy is going on, I do that kind of stuff. And I play around with that, right? That's how I started. And then you learn to focus on what it is that you want. I'm like, I really enjoy and I really love just cruising to get my kids to school on time, And so you learn just moment by moment how to create your reality, your desired reality. And this entire time that you're doing it, you're on that road, right, of self-discovery, that road of healing. The journey to your abundance is just a healing path. It's a healing journey. And the stronger you get, the healthier you are, the more abundance and fulfillment that you bring into your reality, into your existence. And so so the entire journey is a healing journey, so that whenever you do finally get to that abundant lifestyle, that, that huge manifested desire, you know what to do with it. I mean, imagine if you just were to go, I work out at the gym, I'm still sweaty in my gym clothes. Imagine I go to the gym, never been there a day in my life, and just start stacking up every single weight in the place and try to do one of anything. No, it's not going to happen, and that's where patience and self-love come in, and compassion and unconditional, love, because in this process, you're going to have to build up that strength, to where eventually you do walk in and you can stack some plates and lift some weight, and it's the same thing with manifestation. It's the same thing with self-healing. It's the same thing with this whole journey, Babies aren't born and you just throw them in the weight room and say, get to lifting, little baby, and you can't expect that for yourself. Like we all have to go at our own pace, and there's so many different subjects that you can choose from, so many different electives, classes, courses to take in this, university, this earth university, Like you're enrolled here and you take these courses and you learn to become in alignment with your true most high self, and you come into alignment with your highest soul's desires, and you bring in the abundance and the manifestations that are really meant for you, you know? So that was that. I don't have much time on my phone because I have a million videos of my kids, and yeah, so anyway, I hope that this helps somebody understand that, you know, you and your human mind can sometimes block what your soul's highest and most fulfilling reality and desire is. And sometimes you just kind of have to get out of your own way, go down the path of healing and loving yourself, and then you just learn to get into alignment. I'm shiny. I'm glistening. You just get into alignment with your highest desire, your highest purpose. And then when you do, you aren't selfish, you know, because you realize that everything, this is all one. We're all one. You know, it's not about just getting it all and keeping it for yourself. You know, share it with yourself. Yourself is everybody, is everything, you know, and circulate everything. Circulate your energy. Make sure that when you're giving, that you're not over giving. You know, receive also. You have to learn to receive, and you have to learn to learn to give, so that there's this constant and steady flow. And that's what we should all be doing constantly, is just flowing, right? So we'll do another video about being in the flow state. But I love you, and you're needed. 1212 on the timer. You're so important and loved, and so loved. I love you, and I appreciate you. And if this resonated with you, hit the like button, share this with anybody you think might help, and subscribe, do all this stuff, comment. I love it. It helps me know that my messages are reaching people, and it also helps just spread this content. You know, we want to help lift other people up. We want to help raise other people's awareness. We want to help other people bring themselves into oneness with all of us. So have a beautiful day. Thank you.